Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Tesla Live to Learn. In this video, we are going to discuss Norton's theorem and let us start with the statement of Norton's theorem. Norton's theorem states that a linear two-terminal circuit can be replaced by an equivalent circuit which consists of a current source IN in parallel with the equivalent resistor RN. So, what is IN? IN is short circuit current through a load terminals and RN is input resistance with respect to load terminals. I have drawn a simple diagram to understand this statement. Linear two terminal circuit replaced by equivalent circuit which consists of current source in parallel with equivalent resistance Rn. This is the not we can call it as Norton's equivalent circuit. Norton's equivalent circuit. We will call it as. So, what is the procedure to follow to solving problems? So, step 1 is to find Norton's resistance Rn. It is similar procedure what we have used in Thevenin's theorem. By opening current sources and by shorting voltage sources, we are going to find Norton's resistance Rn, and to find Norton's current, we are going to short load terminals. We use KVL, mesh and superposition theorem according to the requirement. So before going to example problem, let us make a brief note. RTH is equivalent to Rn. So Thevenin's equivalent resistance is equivalent to Norton's equivalent resistance, and Thevenin's and Norton's networks are dual, so that they are source transformable. When we apply source transformation technique to Thevenin's equivalent circuit, we will get a Norton's equivalent circuit, and when we apply source transformation technique to Norton's equivalent circuit, we will get Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Let us understand Norton's theorem by solving one example problem. Find Norton's equivalent circuit and load current IL through 1 ohm resistor. This is the network we have given in previous paper. So what is the procedure? Finding the Rn by opening current sources and by shorting voltage sources, and finding Norton's current by shorting the load terminals, and drawing equivalent circuit and finding load current. These are the 4 steps we are going to follow to draw the equivalent circuit and to find the load current. So when we open current sources and we short the voltage source, the circuit will become like this, and this 3 ohm resistor is in series with open circuit, so this is neglected. So the 2 ohm resistor is going to the Norton's equivalent resistance. Therefore, Rn equal to 2 ohm is the Norton's equivalent resistance. To find Norton's current IN, we use mesh analysis for this problem. So most of the cases we use mesh analysis to find Norton's current. So I1, I2 and I3 are loop currents, and if we observe this loop 2, what is the branch current I2, which is in clockwise direction, I2 equal to 1 ampere, that is the we have got from loop 2, and what is the branch current, 3 ampere, and what is the loop current I3 flowing in opposite direction, so I3 equal to minus 3 ampere, that is we got from loop 3. Here negative sign indicates opposite direction. It is not a negative current, it is in opposite direction what we have assumed. So to find IN, we will use loop 1. Let us write mesh equation in loop 1. Before going to write mesh equation, we must short load terminals. This is 1 ohm resistor, no? We must short load terminals to find Norton's current. Or let us write mesh equation in loop 1. So let us start from here in clockwise direction. Minus 4 plus 2 ohm resistor 2 into branch current I1 minus I2 equal to 0. We applied KVL, sigma V equal to 0. Once again, minus 4 plus 2 into branch current I1 minus I2 equal to 0. When we solve that, 2 into I1, we replaced the I2 value from here, we replaced that 2 into I1 minus 1 ampere equal to 4 volt. I1 equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3 ampere. What is the current? Norton's current IN. IN is Norton's current in this branch when we short the load terminals. So what is the branch current? I1 minus I3. I1 is coming like this and I3 is coming like this. Both are in opposite direction. The branch current is I1 minus I3, which is equal to 3 minus of minus 3, that is 6 ampere. So we got the Norton's current as 6 ampere and Norton's equivalent resistance as 2 ohm. If we draw the equivalent Norton's current, Norton's circuit, 6 ampere current source in parallel with 2 ohm resistor across the load terminals. To find IL, we apply current division rule. We apply current division rule to find load current IL, that is current through 1 ohm resistor. So total current 6 into, this is IL, total current 6 into opposite resistor 2 ohm by total resistance 2 plus 1 3. 6 into 2 by 3 is the load current IL through 1 ohm resistor, which is equal to 4 ampere. Okay friends, I think you have understand Norton's theorem well. So please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos, and press the bell icon for notifications. And we are going to solve a few problems in different cases.